So down in the dugout, Don Drysdale is there. And technically, Don, if you can hear me, Hershiser has the record now. Well, that's very true, Vinny, and of course, that's the thing that everyone brought up here in the last week or so, was all of a sudden taking off the 2/3 of the one that I had. But you know, it's amazing on all of a sudden they say that starting pitchers can do, they have to go complete innings, relief pitchers can go fractions of innings, and therein lies a lot of discrepancy right there.
But I know the way at it. You know, Walter Johnson's record that you broke, a lot of that, Walter Johnson picked up in relief.
Well, that's why you'll see it 2/3 next to his record. But I'll tell you, the way I look at it, Hershiser stands alone. That's the way I look at it. I don't care what anybody else says.
Yeah, I think you're right, because that 1/3 is picked up as a relief pitcher.
Right.
Then as a starter, he has rolled along for 58 2/3. So he now has 59 consecutive scoreless innings. The record has been broken. And we want you to be the first one to see him coming off the field, no matter what, because this is going to be his last inning. Tommy Lasorda has told us that. He either walks off with a scoreless tie or he walks up the losing pitcher. But either way, he has accomplished a monumental feat tonight, and we do want you to be the first one to talk to him. So I knew you're going to be right there.
I'll get it, Vinny. Thank you.
All right, babe. Keith Moreland, pinch hitting for Andy Hawkins. First and third, 2 out in the 10th inning, no score. Hershiser beat together on the rubber, looks in to get a tie. There goes Templeton, but they don't care. The pitch to Moreland is a strike, and the count 0-1. It is considered a fielder's choice. No stolen base. They didn't want any part of Templeton. The man they want to keep away is Marvell Wynn. But he has done it. 59 consecutive scoreless innings for Orel Hershiser. The strike 1 pitch to Moreland is in there. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Just then, Stoch's throw back to the mound was almost a wild throw. Hershiser made a good catch and whirled to see whether Marvell Wynn was going to try and sneak in on that throw. No balls and 2 strikes. Second and third, 2 out in the 10th, no score. Hershiser has thrown 1 pitch away to cause himself some grief. He certainly can't afford to throw another one in the dirt. So there's pressure on Socha as well. Moreland waiting. Hershiser staring in. The strike 2 pitch to Moreland. Fouled away. Still 0-2. So it has been broken. Orel Hershiser has done it. 0-2 the count to Keith Moreland. Hershiser on the grass behind the mound. No one's going in the Dodger bullpen, even though this is Hershiser's last inning. If he gets the last out, someone will begin to throw while the Dodgers are batting in the 11th. And of course, if he doesn't get the last out, there's no need for anyone else to throw. So this is his inning. And for the moment, this is his game. Moreland waiting, 0-2. Hershiser staring in, keep waiting, and the strike 2 pitch is just outside, ball 1. Eugene O'Neill wrote a great line. He said there's no present and there's no future. There's only the past, over and over, now. And that's what we're looking at. The past, 20 years ago, we're looking at it again. Remarkable. 1-2 to Moreland. Hershiser ready, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on, a fly ball to right. Gonzalez backs up, he's got it, and Hershiser has the record. The Dodgers now are going to go all out to greet him. And when he gets to the dugout, we want Don Drysdale to have him on the air. At the end of 10, no score. The Dodgers are mobbing Hershiser on the third base foul line. It is not the kind of a mob scene that you see when you clinch the division or you clinch the pennant or you clinch the World Series. It is a respectful handshake and hug because everyone in a uniform down there realizes what an incredible performance Orel Hershiser has turned in. And what a magnificent goal he has attained. Don, are you down there and at the ready? Don is in the dugout, and of course, Hershiser, mobbed by his teammates, his manager, members of the media, and Don is ready. Why, he'll just take it away from him. No score for 10 innings. Andy Hawkins pitched a gem, and Orel Hershiser breaks a remarkable record. There's still time to get some kind of contact with Don in the Dodger dugout. It is a mob scene down there. Don, respectful of the moment and knowing him, I know he doesn't want to in any way get in the spotlight that Hershiser has earned. But at the same time, there isn't anyone else who deserves more to congratulate Orel Hershiser than Don Drysdale. Mark Davis is going to go to the mound in the 11th inning of this scoreless deadline after a great 10-inning performance by Andy Hawkins. Since Orel Hershiser is through for the night, Jesse Orozco gets up and begins to throw in the Dodger bullpen. Well, we were hoping that Don could get Orel.
Yeah.
Don, are you there?
I'm here, Benny, and just waiting for Orel to come down because he's getting his jacket, getting some of his gear, and he said he's coming down here.
I tell you, it took a strong-hearted man not to wilt on the strike 3 wild pitch to mark on win.
Well, I tell you what, I tell you the one thing, the thing about it right there is all of a sudden you take a big golf ball and you say, here's the strike 3 wild pitch. It's the, what have I done to myself?
It's as if suddenly the fates have decided that you've gone far enough.
He's here right now. Oh, I'll tell you, congratulations, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, and at least you kept it in the family. So first and foremost, I just want to thank God for all the ability that I got, and I didn't ask for it. I just went out there and did the best I can, and after that strikeout, I thought, well, maybe I can just get 2/3 out of the inning, but it worked out. You know, what about the throwback from Scotia? There was a little gulp on that. Well, the ball came back, and I was just relieved to get another strike, and then the ball held a little bit, and I was just kind of nonchalant, and all of a sudden I said, whoa, and I had to jump out there for it, and fortunately I caught the ball. I looked over at Win and smiled. I think the big thing is we have talked is Gibson sends that a one-hopper to Martinez, and that'll be out number 1. But I think the big thing, everybody was asking me today, and I'm going to pass it on to you. What is he thinking about? I said, well, I don't know. I just thought about another ball game myself. What about you? I was thinking about hoping to get a win here tonight, and I was taking it one pitch at a time. And as you know, the only time I really thought about the streak is when there was a guy up there that could hit the ball at the ballpark, and I really said to myself, I'm not going to give him anything soft to hit. Then make a mistake. I'm going to make him hit my hard sinker, and if they take the base hit to right or left, then I'll give that to him. But I'm not going to let him have any ball to really drive. I really only made like 4 or 5 mistakes all night. The guys that could have hit the ball at the ballpark. Martinez got 2 of them and 1 at bat. And Tony Gwynn got 1 of them, and Marvell Wynn got 1, and Santiago got 1. So, it's really foul down here left field side. It just jacked it, but fortunately it's foul.
Hey, Don?
Yeah, sure, Vinny.
Ask Orel.
He's in here. He's got your feet.
I was wondering, number 1, because Orel talks to himself a great deal, and he mentioned in passing, I didn't ask for it. You mean that when you had 1 out away from the record, you didn't say, dear God, help me get this out?
No, not at all. I was just out there asking to do my best and trying to stay healthy. And I really and truly did not want to break the record, but there were a few people here on the bench that convinced me to do it. I wanted to get through out and walk off the mound and let 2 dogs be on top. Unfortunately, we're both still on top, but out of respect to the man here that I've just next to me and out of respect to the baseball record, I felt like I should have stopped at 2/3, but there were people here that said, you've got to just keep going on and do the best you can. Well, I'll tell you one, Vinny, that shows you a little bit of the makeup of this man, and I myself, if I'd have known that, I'd have been down there kicking you right in the seat of the pants and telling you to get going and try and get about 3 or 4 more. Well, I'm not going to get credit for a shutout here unless we get a hit or a home run here, so you're going to have more shutouts in a row, but I'm going to have the innings.
One other thing, Orel, on such a dramatic moment in your life, is your wife Jamie here?
No, Jamie didn't come down. We've had the baby Jordan and Quentin are at home, and I would say hi and all my love to them. And Mabel, our good helpers at home, and my mother-in-law, and everybody's just home taking care of the 2 kids. And they
they know I was going to be here, but I thought it was more important for them to stay at home, keep that home life settled.
Boy, it must have been an agonizing inning or two of poor Jamie pacing up and down and just listening to the radio and talking to herself.
I'm sure she's not real nervous when I pitch, but I'm sure in this situation she would be. I think that two people that were most nervous in the whole world were my parents, and they're probably home at Michigan jumping through the roof right now. So they probably were listening by phone lines, or maybe they got to a place where they had a satellite dish and could watch it.
Well, really, it is shocking because I think you could pull all the writers and the experienced men in baseball, and Don's record was always mentioned as one that would never be broken. And the fact that it was broken and by another Dodger pitcher is astronomical odds as far as it being accomplished.
Benny, I think the one question that I want to ask Orel, and then we'll maybe we'll go wherever you want to go, but Orel, have you ever found yourself in any better mental groove or physical groove out there on the mound through the course of this thing? I mean, it's hard to explain to a layman, but there is something that you're just like you're walking above the common man. Well, at the time, I have to say, number one, it was the mental groove more than the physical, because in the pennant race, in the close games, this game's going to end up 0-0 on my side of the scoreboard. Most of them been 1-0, 1-0, same with you, and 3-0 and 5-0. So I was out there pitching for W's, not really for a streak. And then finally you look up after about the third one and say, hey, they start talking about a streak. But the odds were still 1,000 to 1 when I had 4. And then I get the fifth one, and people are saying, well, the odds when I go up and pound a shutout are 20 or 30 to 1. And then this happens. So I did not think about breaking the streak at all until about the 7th inning. Well, I tell you, I'm happy I was here. I know Vinny's happy that he's seen so many things in his career sitting up there in that Dr. Broadcast booth. Congratulations. Maybe I'll be up in the broadcast booth when the next guy breaks it. All right, Vinny.
All right, fellas, and heartiest congratulations to you both. That was a gem of a moment, a sweet moment indeed for all of us to share in. The record holder and the previous record holder together in the Dodger dugout where they belonged. It's just a marvelous moment.